welcome to Let's Talk Poop. I mean Spoop. We're talking about Shark Encounters of the Third Kind. Yes, another shark movie. And look at this wonderful poster. I was gonna say I saw this poster and went, I need to watch this movie. And here's what happened. The movie starts off with a diver. His diver is in the water, and he has one of the worst recorded voiceovers ever. No one talks that way when they're diving, going after some sort of treasure. And then this woman jumps in there and swimming in a bikini, and he stares at her, and then a shark goes by, and bam, like just swims by, and then dead. And then something happens to him as well, dead. And then I see Wild Eye. Yep, another Wild Eye film. Why didn't I learn the first time? This one's at least slightly better, but really, no, it's not good. It's not good at all. One thing I will say is consistent with Wild Eye is the ADR/audio is terrible, drives me nuts, and that is the biggest problem with this one. I can handle terrible CGI sharks that just basically swim around. I can handle, outright awfulness in general. This one had aliens, but it was not good. And let me show you at least the trailer a little bit. So, Wild Eye releasing, now I know better. There's some terrible CGI sharks. There's really no fun kills, because whenever they kill, they just get this crazy zoom up. This guy's he's watches over the bay, and there's a bit where there's like a head floating around. He's like, I don't touch heads. I learned from Terry Taliban that you just don't touch human heads. I'm like, dude, you're like law enforcement. Aliens look okay from a distance in the dark. When you look closer, you find out their eyeballs are basically ping pong balls that are cut in half. There's outright terrible scenes. There's a scene where a lady is burying a bunch of cats, and apparently when she buries a cat, she sits on it and pees on the spot. But the basic story is these sharks, they say they crash somewhere. No, they just kind of land near where the submarine was crashed, and they make the sharks go crazy to defend their machine thing, and then the sharks end up fighting these aliens. Aliens look terrible. The actors are pretty much the same from Sharkula. There's a bit more fun cheekiness to this one. As you can see from these aliens, like the eyes are ping pong balls, essentially. But the audio is terrible. It's not that fun. Why do I keep doing this with Wild Eye? I mean, seriously, why do I keep watching these movies? There's at least fun to be had in asylum films. There's at least fun to be had in, schlocky horror. I love schlocky horror. I love schlocky, monster movies. But this one, like, the fact that they can't show any actual sharks, they don't really just have fun with anything. There's some weird, quirky characters. I agree that that's a good thing. But this movie had a budget of $30,000, and I think they had an idea that was just too good for what they can do. And I was going to look at some of the next movies I wanted to see, like Sharkenstein, but I know I'm just going to hate it. I just can't do it. And I know some people say this is a good Polonia flick. I do it. It is better than Sharkula. It is better. It is easier to do, but it's not fun. It's an hour and 15 minutes, probably an hour and 8 or so, minus credits. It has Jenny Russo in it. It has Natalie and Titus Himmelberger. I don't really know any of these actors. I believe Jenny Russo I've seen before, though. Jenny Russo, I think she's been in horror films, but beyond her, there's really nothing good in here. When a shark attack looks like this, where it's just teeth, it's not good. That is not good. When I'm gonna find some of these aliens. When these aliens, they have a good decent suit on, but when you zoom out, they find out it's just like kind of like they're wearing like a bathrobe over it. It just doesn't look good. There's no fun, no kills. The best parts are when people do weird things like peeing on cat graves. Is this a movie I want to recommend? No. Is it a movie with good music? It has kind of a groovier music than I was expecting. That's kind of a plus, I guess. The look is terrible. The story is pretty terrible. Acting is really bad, but I kind of expected that to begin with anyway. The look is bad. It's not creepy. It's not really spoopy. Just don't watch it. And I need to stay away from Wild Eye because their posters might look amazing, but it's not going to be a good movie at all. And Shark Encounters of the Third Kind, it's not a good movie.